Part two, the motherfucking dog. What's up, world? What's up, YouTube? It's your boy R2, and we back with another banger. You know what I'm saying? So grab some popcorn and your cold drink and go on down there and hit that like button, then hit that subscribe button, and then hit that bell, man. So when I drop these bangers, you be one of the first ones to put your eyes on it. You know what I'm saying? Again, man, I want to appreciate all the supporters, man. Anybody who has subscribed to the channel, man, commented on a video, you know what I mean? I salute y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all, man, for real, from the bottom of my heart. One thing I want to say about the the last video I posted, man, about about me being, you know what I mean, wet out my mind, you know what I mean, the dude, basically punking me at knife point, you know what I'm saying? Now that video, man, see. Now, let me explain this to y'all. When I do these videos, man, sometimes I might slip up and, say a curse word or the N word or something like that. Now, I upload these videos, man. Now, if they restrict, my earnings from the video that I post, just like they did that one, because I think I said the N word, you know what I mean? So I had to, go back, edit it, re-upload it, and then wait for, the system to check to make sure it's no restrictions. You know what I'm saying? I had to do that. And then I deleted the old one that I uploaded like a day before that. And then I had to, I went ahead and locked in with the refreshed version, the edited version that they took the restrictions off of. So, man, if y'all could do me a big favor, man, if y'all could go back and watch that last video, it says watch again in parentheses, you know what I'm saying? I did that so people would know to go watch again, you know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't getting credit for that, you know what I'm saying? And I can't have videos on my channel that I'm not getting credit for, you know what I'm saying? Because that's like basically a waste of my time and a waste of your time, you know what I'm saying? We definitely doing this as a goal to get the bag, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not just doing this for recreation, you know what I'm saying? I love talking to y'all. I love chopping it up. I love reading the comments. But listen here, man, I got a job. I got a family to feed, you know what I'm saying? So, everybody understands that the time we going in right now, man, that the world, the place that the world is going to right now, we definitely on the brink of a war, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely a lot of money being sent overseas, you know what I'm saying, when it's people struggling right here in our own home country, you know what I'm saying? So if y'all see the video pop up again and it's like, man, you already, made this video, you know what I'm saying? Just bear with me, watch it again, you know what I'm saying? If you comment it, go back and comment again, you know what I'm saying? Let's run it up, you know what I'm saying? I take my time out of my days, man, to do these videos for y'all and myself, you know what I'm saying? So I would definitely appreciate y'all, man, for doubling back and go re-support that video, you know what I mean? So we can get the views back up and get the comments back up. That way I get credit for this video because I edited a couple cuss words, bleeped them out or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, shouts out to everybody, man. Love y'all. Let's keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to the Oklahoma City Thunder, man. We got Dallas the next round. So D-Town, y'all will see me, man. I will be in D-Town for one of the away games, you know what I'm saying? So let's go Thunder, man. Thunder up, you know what I'm saying? So now it's story time, y'all. We could dive right into the story. Now, I was gonna follow up with a part two, to the I felt like a BITCH video, but eventually I'm gonna give y'all a part two to that, you know what I'm saying? So just stay tuned, just stay down with the grind, you know what I'm saying? We on God's time, you know what I'm saying? We ain't on your time or my time, we on God's time. So when God put it on my heart to give it to y'all, that's just how I do it, you know what I'm saying? Rough, raw, and uncut, you know what I'm saying? So let's dive right in now. Now this story, man, this is a story, basically a testimony, man, to to let anybody that's going through addiction out there know, man, all you got to do is stay down, stay strong. You know what I'm saying? And eventually, if you pray, if you have faith, man, God will deliver you from that. You know what I mean? If you don't know this already, I guess you would say I'm a recovering addict of PCP. I definitely used to abuse the drug real bad, and if I didn't, go to the penitentiary and, you know, force myself to pray to God to deliver me from that, I would probably be, dead or, back in the penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? So I want to give all glory and all praise to the Most High, to God first and foremost. He's the number one in my life. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, yeah. This story, man. This is for anybody battling addiction, man. You know what I'm saying? I really didn't realize how bad I was making myself look, and what kind of destructive road I was on. You know what I'm saying? But you know, life has a way of showing you better than it could tell you. You dig what I'm saying? So yeah, man. This is around 2008, 2009. You know what I mean? This is after the situation. That I got robbed or punked at gun at knife point. You know what I'm saying? So this is after that situation. You know what I'm saying? Now this is before, but this is also before I make it to the hood and get down about where I went wrong at. You know what I'm saying? So this is in the process of me getting my weight back, me trying to, just get myself together, because I'm fresh out the crisis center. So when I got out the crisis center, man, my mom, she was like, well, maybe you just need to go stay with your dad. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you need to hook up with your dad. I'm 18, 19 at the time, maybe 20, something like that. You know what I'm saying? She like, man, she called my dad. My dad hit me up like, hey, you know what I mean? Come out here, man. You know what I'm saying? So I go stay with him. You know what I'm saying? Now, I got my own car. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my mama bought me a car. She bought my first car. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people can't say that. I was blessed to have a mother, man. I was the only child. I had a strong, hardworking mother. So anything I asked for, my mama gonna make sure, So I've been having my license since I was 16, and that was her deal. You will not get a vehicle from me until you get your license, you know what I'm saying? So that was all the motivation I needed. By 15, 14, I was, she let me drive to the corner, or let me drive to the store, or when we coming back from somewhere, she'll stop and let me drive, once we get on the street, she'll stop, get out, let me drive to the house. Probably wasn't a block or two, but everything counts. You know what I'm saying? You got to crawl before you walk. You know what I'm saying? So I had my own car. You know what I mean? And I go live with my pops. You know what I mean? And I guess she felt like maybe I just need to be around my pop. You know what I mean? I'm grown now. You know what I mean? Maybe he can lead me the way. You know what I'm saying? So I go stay with my pops, and I'm doing good a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still getting high. You know. Anybody out there, man, going through addiction, man, it's not gonna work as long as you still getting high. You know what I'm saying? It's hard not to get high when you're so used to getting high, when you're so addicted to the feeling of being high. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still getting high, but I am eating more. I'm trying to get my weight back. I'm looking in the mirror at myself every day, trying to see if I'm, bulking up a little bit because I ain't doing as much water as I used to, but I'm still getting high. You know what I'm saying? So it's still eating away at my body. You know what I'm saying? I'm just kind of secluded. I'm not in Midwest City. I'm not on the north. I'm way out south. You know what I'm saying? 240 area. You know what I'm saying? We were staying in the Los Pueblos apartments right off of 240. You know what I'm saying? So I end up, going to a temp agency and getting a cool gig. You know what I'm saying? So I'm headed in the right direction, but yet I'm still getting high. You know what I'm saying? So I go to the temp agency, and I'm trying to remember what temp agency it was, man. It may have been People Source or People Ready or something like that. You know what I'm saying? It was one of the ones, that had a few locations all over the city, so they was a prominent temp service, you know what I mean? So I ended up going to the temp service, talking to the lady or whatever. At this time, man, I think at this time, I don't even think I was a felon at this time. I think my record was still clean. Um, I might have been, no, no, no. Yeah, my record was still clean. I didn't have no charges on me at this time. You know what I mean? So um, I go, I go to the temp agency, boom, get hooked up with a nice gig, y'all. I get me a nice gig. Let me tell you. So I get a gig working through the temp, but I get a gig at 7 Up. I get a gig at 7 Up. Now, at the time, this is a real good job. They paying good money. I think I'm making 15, 16 an hour at this time. You know what I mean? Maybe 12 or 13, because this is 2008, freaking out here in Oklahoma, man, the daggum, minimum wage back then, I think it was still five something, like 550. You know what I'm saying? 550. So I'm making like 12, 13. You know what I'm saying? So for a dude young as me, this is cool. You know what I'm saying? So, and the temp agencies, they get paid every week. You know what I mean? Regardless of what 7 Up pay, they might pay out every 2 weeks. But when you're working for a temp service, you're not really technically working for them. You working for the temp service. You know what I'm saying? So I give me a good gig, but I'm still getting high. So I get me a good gig at 7 Up. I go to the interview, I clean up well, you know what I'm saying? Uh Button up, Dickies, 501s, whatever, fresh sneakers, you know what I'm saying? I go to the interview. I always been good at talking to people, you know what I'm saying? I know how to switch modes, you know what I'm saying? I go from what's up, blood, woo woo, you know what I mean? Little Red Dog, Broadway Gangster, you know what I'm saying? Bloods, woo woo, you know what I'm saying? I go from that to how you doing, sir? Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. You know what I mean? I know how to turn it on and turn it off. You know what I'm saying? I always been a smart dude. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna sit here and act like I just grew up super thugged out. You know what I'm saying? My mama was on my butt. You know what I'm saying? My mama was on my behind. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for Red Dog, Big Red Dog, rest in peace. If it wasn't for the big homie, being married to my mama and me getting to see the Damu culture at such an early age and getting to be around the big homies, at such an early age, my mind wouldn't even been on no kind of gang stuff probably. You know what I'm saying? But who knows? You know what I'm saying? God don't make no mistakes. You know what I'm saying? So I am who I was designed to become. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a lot smarter and a lot wiser now, and I'm passing the game on. You know what I'm saying? I'm passing I'm giving my story of telling y'all what not to do, so you can, guide your offsprings to what kind of lifestyle they do want. You know what I'm saying? And by no means do I condone anything that's in any of these stories. These are my learns and my, these are my mistakes and my learnings. You know what I'm saying? Trying to become a man. You know what I mean? A young man in society without the proper, my dad was there, man. My dad, he did, I guess, what he could, but he wasn't there like he needed to be. You know what I'm saying? Because I was under the influence of a whole nother grown man. You know what I'm saying? So that should tell you everything. You know what I'm saying? So I get this good job. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm working for 7 Up. Now, the cool thing about this job is, you use your own car. You check in with them in the morning. They give you a sheet, saying, where you need to be at what time around estimated time frame that you need to be there. So what my job was, I was like a vendor. You know what I'm saying? I would go to these locations, Walmart, Target, not Lowe's, Sam's, um, neighborhood Walmart, the big Walmart. You know what I'm saying? I would go to these locations where they had 7 Up products, which is all the soda pop. 7 Up, man, they tied in with a lot of different sodas. You know what I'm saying? So, the Sun Kiss, all that 7 Up. You know what I'm saying? So, my job was to pull up to these locations in my own vehicle. I go inside the store. check in with them. They give me a badge and like a little vest, and I go to the back. Well, what these companies do is they haul all this soda and they leave it at these locations. They got an area in the back, that's for certain companies like 7 Up, whoop de whoop, whoop de whoop, to where they park all they stock for this store. You know what I'm saying? And people like me come in, sign in, get our badge, go to the back, and then we go to the aisles, see what needs to be filled, and we bring the stuff that they got in place to be out front, on the shelves, and we bring that out and stock the shelves. So that was my job. You know what I'm saying? Anything to do with 7 Up products, I would go into these locations and I would stock up. You know what I'm saying? Due to what's in the back. If they didn't have it in the back, I couldn't stock it. You know what I'm saying? So now, mind you, I'm still getting high. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I'm staying with my pops, so it's like it's me and it's my two sisters. Well, man, my dad is the kind of dude, you know, he don't really say too much. Um, he got a he got a gambling problem. You know what I'm saying? So, and he gonna go to work every day though. You know what I'm saying? So every day when he come home from work, you can be able to tell how his day has been, by what he bring home. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna give you an example. Like my pops, man, this dude got a gambling addiction. You know what I'm saying? And any given Friday, he'll go to the casino and spend his whole check. This is one reason why I'm not a big gambler. I don't gamble. You know what I'm saying? Now I play prize picks, sports, where I can, over 5 or 6 assists, boop, 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 2 or 3 pick. I don't want a little money doing that. You know what I'm saying? But I love sports. You know what I'm saying? So that's about as far as it goes with me. I'm glad I didn't, take after him at this gambling addiction. You know what I'm saying? Because any Friday night, he'll come home with McDonald's for me and my two sisters. You know what I'm saying? Now, if he do that, we know he done lost a lot of money at the casino. You know what I'm saying? Me and my sisters used to look at each other and we see that McDonald's, and we know when he come in with that McDonald's bag, he done lost that money. He done lost the bag at the daggum casino. So it would be times where we'd be, we might be hungry, you know what I'm saying, for a day or two, because we forced to make sandwiches or whatever, you know what I mean? So it's like, man, Pops, he might spend his money at the casino. So it's like, man, me and my sisters, we kind of like forced to, figure it out, but we grown though, you know what I'm saying? I'm 18, 19, 20. She 18, you know what I'm saying? My baby sister, she might be 16, so we pretty much grown, you know what I mean? So I felt like I had to fend for me and my sisters, you know what I'm saying? And there was times where, she would complain about things, you know what I mean? And I'm smoking dip as well. So I'm high, man, but I'm listening to all these problems, you know what I'm saying? We don't have this, we don't have that. I wish we had this, I wish we had that, you know what I'm saying? So me being young, man, I don't know what came over me, because this is probably the stupidest thing I ever done. You know what I'm saying? So I got this good job. Instead of me just working my good job, saving up a few checks, you know what I'm saying, managing my money, being smart with my bread, I smoking that PCP. It's crazy because I was stressing about not having this and not having that, but I'm working a job that could better me and help me raise my, situation. And I'm not even at the time. I'm not even looking at the job as an option to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm still thinking streetwise. You know what I'm saying? So one day I'm at work. I get to work now. I'm at the big Walmart on 240. This is one of my locations. I mean, everybody know. If you from Oklahoma City, you know about the big Walmart on 240. It's probably one of the ones that's been there the longest, you know what I'm saying, outside of the one on Memorial, you know what I'm saying? To my recollection, these is two of the biggest, two of the, original Walmart supercenters that we got left, you know what I'm saying? We really don't got that many Walmart supercenters like that no more. I think we got like maybe 4 in the metro area. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 5. The one on I-40, the one on Memorial, the one on 240, the one on Expressway, and the one on, I said Memorial already. So yeah, I think that's only about 4 or 5 in the city. The rest of them is neighborhood Walmarts. You know what I'm saying? The small ones. So I go to the big Walmart on 240 and I go up in the back. Now, before I started my shift, I smoked me a dip. Anybody that's been around PCP or people that like to deal with PCP, you already know how this story is about to, what kind of turn this story is about to take. Listen, man, this is a public service announcement. If you are doing PCP in 2024, you need your butt whooped. Because let me explain something to y'all. Now, PCP, one ingredient inside of PCP is embalming fluid. Embalming fluid, it's like a blue liquid. Man, I had a dude. This is so, you know what's so crazy? I had a dude, man. These dudes from New Orleans one time tried to sell us a whole thing of embalming fluid. Like, bruh. And you know what's sad is I actually thought about smoking it. And this stuff is blue liquid. Blue liquid. I ain't never seen no blue dip. Blue got like juice got like a piss yellow color. Like a goldish piss yellow color. And I've seen some clear juice when these dude named Bolo and my homeboy Squeak from Kelly Park, Compton Crip, and Bolo from Acacia Block, they was out here in Oklahoma City with that water from California. And I swear that stuff was clear. And man, I hit that dip. I was blind and deaf for 30 minutes. I swear, at least 30 minutes. I was blind and deaf. I couldn't hear or see nothing. That California piss, bruh, that stuff is something. That stuff is way different than the normal stuff we usually was used to getting out here. You know what I'm saying? That water from California blew my socks back. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. So I smoke a dip before work. Now I'm high out of my mind, y'all. I'm blitzed. Now I get the bright idea. Now, as I'm working, I'm in the back. So I told you they give me a key scan and a vest, and I go to the back. Now, when I'm in the back, I'm starting to look at all this brand new stuff. I'm talking about big screens, computers. This is when flat screen computers was, just start popping. You know what I'm saying? 2008, 2009, we wasn't just using flats and touchscreen phones like that. They had the slide up phone still, with the keyboard on there and stuff like that, where you turn it sideways. Touchscreen phones was just starting to come, to existence. They started with them ugly ones, with the big font and the big, icons. How the flat touchscreen phone started. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in the back of Walmart Supercenter, like in the back where they keep all the stock. I'm looking at all these shelves, all this brand new stuff. So I'm like, okay, I get to walk in and out of here without nobody questioning me all the time. So I'm like, you know what? Now, the area that I used to work in, we used to take empty baskets and stuff them full of trash. Any plastics, any trash that you see on the floor, pick it up, put it in these baskets. That's what they taught us to do. Like anything, trash, cardboard, anything. So, now it's like I got an angel and a devil on my shoulder at this point. I got the red devil. He talking to me crazy. He telling me that, hey man, you can actually get away with this. Fill your basket up with stuff, push it out the garden area, put it in your trunk, and roll. This is what the devil telling me. Now, I got an angel on my shoulder too, but his voice is muted. I don't know what he was saying. You know what I'm saying? The water talking to me got me in a chokehold, man. I ain't listening to the angel. I'm listening to the devil, man, because I ain't heard nothing the angel said. I see him up there, but I ain't listening to nothing he didn't say. This water got me fried. You know what I'm saying? And in my mind, this idea is gonna work. It's gonna work, y'all. I'm finna come up. We finna forget 7-Eleven. We finna come up. So I end up bumping into a basket that was kind of filled with trash. So I'm like, So now I got cameras on me every which way I turn. But do you think I was worried about them cameras? No. Do you think I even assessed the situation to see if them cameras was watching me? No. In my mind, this is a foolproof plan and it's about to work. And I'm about to make my sister's day. When I get home, I'm about to give her this new computer. We're gonna sell these flat screens. We're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. We finna be up in my mind. But I'm high. I done smoked the whole dip to myself before I come up in there. And you drive your own car and they just reimburse you for your gas. So I'm on a dip in traffic on the way to the location. So I got this bright idea that I done found this basket that's like half full of trash that I can take a big screen, put it in the basket, a computer, put it in the basket. So I'm taking all this brand new stuff. I'm just walking through the aisle, seeing something I like, putting it in this basket. I got this basket full up, y'all. You dig what I'm saying? I'm going Christmas shopping up in this thing. And it's summertime. It's probably June. I'm going Christmas shopping up in this thing. You know what I'm saying? So I got the basket, and I'm back in the back now. I got the basket. Whoever was watching that camera is probably like, look at this fool. You know, this has got to be the dumbest thing you could ever do. Does he not know that we up here watching these cameras? So you can just imagine me in the back of Super Center Walmart, filling up a basket with brand new stuff. I'm filling it up, y'all. I'm filling it up. I got a big screen. I got a flat screen. I got a computer, a flat screen, a Dell. I done threw him in the box. I got stuff for my sisters. I'm just, anything look expensive, I'm throwing it in the basket. So, and I'm trying to play it off while I'm doing it because it's other people back here. So I'm just acting like I'm, you know, I got a Walmart vest on, so it ain't nothing y'all can tell me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm blending in. I'm on chameleon. I'm chameleon style right now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm filling this basket up. So I push the basket over there by the trash. Now I walk around for another minute or two, continue doing my work while I'm pumping myself up to do this. You know what I'm saying? It's a green light. I already know what I'm finna do. I'm finna take this basket. I'm finna walk it through the stove like I'm finna take the trash out. Because what it was when we get those baskets full of trash, we push them out through the garden area, take it to the big dumpster, and dump it, and then come on back in. So I got this. I put a bunch of trash over the stuff. I didn't put more trash on top of the belongings. I got a basket stuffed full of trash mixed with a bunch of brand new items on top of some more trash piled up on top. So it's good. So I do a little more work. In my mind, the coast is clear. So I take this basket and I start pushing it through the stove like I'm fit to go dump the trash. So now, man, this seemed like the walk from the back of Super Center Walmart. It's maybe like 2 blocks from the 2 street blocks from the garden area to where you can be able to get outside. So as I'm strolling through now, it seems like it's taking forever to get through this Walmart. Now I'm passing the bicycles and stuff. I come out the back, so I'm passing the bicycles. You know how they be in the back, the toys and all that section. Then I'm in the clear. Ain't nobody saying nothing to me. I'm thinking it's a touchdown. So I'm pushing the basket. I get by the house stuff like paints and paintbrushes. That's closer to the front. So I'm pushing. Ain't nobody saying nothing. Now I get by the card section, where they got the Mother's Day, Father's Day, Happy Birthday, all these different cards. That's kind of by the front. That's right before you get to the pharmacy area. You know what I'm saying? And then, you're going to make that, all Walmart's kind of built the same. Get by the pharmacy area, then you can go on out through the garden somewhere over there towards the, front of the store. So I'm by the cologne and the cards and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So as I get by here, I hear somebody say, "Hey, where are you going with that? Come here, let me see what's in that basket." So I'm looking at them. I just keep rolling. Now I'm power walking. I'm trying to get on to the garden and get on out through that exit and get in, put this stuff in the car, hurry up and smash. I'm pushing. I'm ignoring you. I ain't trying to hurt you. I'm walking faster now. And as soon as I get to the garden door, somebody jump out like, "Hey, where you going?" And they start trying to, fake me out. Now I'm like, man, I'm not fit to. I'm like, man, at this point, I'm like, man, I'm not fit to getting on assault charge, or I ain't about to run him over or try to fight this man for this basket, because he in front of the basket like this, like a goalie. He trying to he just trying to see what I'm fit to do. He think I'm fit to, strike out running. So he worried about the basket. So what I did was I just shoved the basket down an empty aisle, and he took off running after the basket. So that's when I shot out the door, shot out the garden area, and got to my vehicle as fast as I could, started it up and dipped out. And as I was running to my vehicle, I heard him say, "You piece of crap. Don't come back here, you piece of crap." Push the basket on, I'm gone. Man, I get in the car. It ain't 2 minutes pulling off from the Walmart. The temp agency, they calling my phone, blowing me up. I done messed up a good job, y'all. I done went out like a sucker. I'm thinking, that PCP got me thinking that I'm in the clear. They watching me the whole time, man. They watching me the whole time, and I'm nervous as heck. All the way to the door, and I could see the light. I could see the garden section. It wasn't nobody standing there. It wasn't nobody standing in front of the garden section until I made it to the garden section. Then dude popped out. Popped out. "Where you going with that basket? Where you going? Where you going? Come here, give me that basket." Somebody had already yelled like, "Hey, what you doing? What you got in that basket?" But I ain't listening to them. I'm gone. I can see the exit. But when I made it to the garden section, dude jumped out on me, man. Blew it for me. You know what I'm saying? I had to push the basket and get up out of there. I just wanted to get up out of there with my freedom, because they could have pressed charges. But see, I never actually stole nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I was working there, so it wasn't really nothing that they could say. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't prove that I was trying to steal it. I could have just been pushing it around the store or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I could have been deaf. I could have not heard when they said, "Hey, where you going with that basket?" You know what I'm saying? Uh, yeah, man. But that story right there, man, is a prime example of why you should not do drugs. If you are doing hard drugs, you need to take a real hard look at yourself in the mirror, take a real hard look at your life, and get a grip on what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? Drugs are definitely not the way. It's not going to solve nothing. It's not going to help nothing. It's just going to put you in a bigger hole than you would have been. You know what I'm saying? And man, that's all I got for y'all today. I love y'all, man. I appreciate the love and support. You know what I'm saying? I ask that y'all please keep commenting. Please keep watching these videos. Watch them all the way through. Don't just watch it halfway. You know what I'm saying? Because the analytics going to tell me. You know what I'm saying? So do your dog a favor, man. Do the big dog a favor, man, and watch all the way through for me, man. And it's your boy R2, man. And I'm gone.